We back. Now close that screen door. Start letting all them flies up in here. Y'all, we back with your king. Diddy. Won't stop. What he be saying? Won't stop, won't stop. Won't stop, won't stop. Something he be saying. Now, you know, Diddy got a long history of hanging with high class celebrities. Now, with that night, I think that was 1999 night, that club shooting. Diddy sneaky. Diddy was the type of man that allegedly had to have people, a person around him. Most of the time back in the days, men put the weapon on their girlfriend, and the girlfriend's supposed to leave out the club. He always have somebody else to hold his weapon for him. That's why you always hear him say, I don't own a weapon, and da-da-da. Y'all got to realize that was back in the days. That's how they used to do it. They'll give that gun to their friends, and they do what they got to do. You got to take it, and you know what to do with it. But it can't be on him because he's the masterpiece. Now listen to this.
Music and street life exploded in the flash of gunfire. And suddenly, Sean Combs' career and freedom were on the line.
The fact that Mr. Combs had been arrested, but some person alleges that he had a gun.
It all happened very quickly in a nightclub across the street from the New York Times.
What y'all don't know is there were two people shot. There was a man and a lady shot. The lady was shot in her nose and the guy was shot on his arm. Nobody hear him talk. I wish he'll tell his story as well.
Around the corner from Times Square, only days before the Millennial New Year's celebration, Sean Combs brought his girlfriend Jennifer Lopez and his entourage to the Club New York. The very presence of Puff Daddy led to confrontation. Someone threw money at the big star. At least one other person pulled a gun. Shots were fired, and three...
Pay attention now.
innocent bystanders were struck by the bullets. Julius Jones was shot through the shoulder.
I felt it hit me. I just knew I had got shot. I found myself in...
That's the guy, y'all. That's the guy. Don't nobody hear him talking. Only thing we thought got shot was a woman, but it was a guy too.
on the floor, laying down, thinking I'm gonna die.
Natanya Rubin was shot in the face.
I'm not famous. I don't have a publicity machine. I don't have $1 billion of insurance on my body, or any part of my body for that matter. Does that make me any less valuable?
After the shooting, Diddy slick Rick self drove off. I mean fast like a speeding bullet. And left your boy right here with the charge. Oh yeah, he did him wrong. Now, I wouldn't doubt if he had a gun himself. I wouldn't doubt it. Because Diddy not supposed to have nothing on him. Because he the man. He the big man.
Shine would be charged with attempted murder, and Sean Combs was in his most serious trouble yet.
I want to make this 100% clear. I had nothing to do with a shooting in this club.
Jennifer knew nothing, had nothing really to do with any shooting. She certainly had nothing to do with any gun. Unfortunately, this case has developed a life of its own. This resulted in the filing of charges that we feel are without merit.
I had
Read the papers, these are all great questions, but I'm just not going to get into it. So,
Can you speak about your concerns about the leak and the video?
I did in the court papers, and I'm just going to stick to the court papers. From a new trial,
Diddy. He always in the wrong place at the wrong time. Have you ever heard anybody say that? I'm always in the wrong place at the wrong time. I ain't did nothing. It's always my fault. Y'all always blaming it on me. Them the people that you really need to check into. Them the people that you really need to see about. Because something mentally is going on there. It's a two-side story about them, allegedly. Diddy have a pack of friends, a lot of friends, a lot of people that know Diddy, a lot of people that hang with Diddy, a lot of people that work with Diddy, hung with him and did, because he gets away with stuff. Did Busta Rhymes. All his Ace Coon Boom people hang with him. Let's see what he think about Diddy arrest.
That are coming forward with him.
I don't pay attention to none of it. I just kind of like to pay attention to the truth. When that time manifests, then, we'll speak about this, hopefully when that time comes. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really like to speak on situations that I'm not well versed in, and that's not really my situation. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what all of them doing, y'all. Y'all heard what he just said. It's not his situation. It's Diddy's situation. And he don't like speaking on nobody else's situation. Because it's not his situation. That's why they quiet, y'all. Because it's what? Not their situation. But they know what happened. They know.
I wish the best for everyone involved. God bless everyone involved. And, I think that we should all kind of be a little more mindful of how much we speak on other things when it's as sensitive as this.
Heard that.
Mind the effect of what their opinion can have. And I think it can detrimentally affect someone short term and long term. And I just, from my own learning experiences and being new, none of us are exempt from going through challenges and obstacles and trials and tribulations. Some are way more intense and extreme than others. But I think at the end of the day, as we go through these things, we learn from them, and we also got to learn how to help people get through them. People in life that I like to approach things from, because I know if any one of us is going through challenges in general, we do want some sort of help and guidance and support to not make those mistakes again.
Have you had the chance to?
Before, it got a little out of control. But a lot of the times when people are going through things, you gotta respect the space and the privacy that they need to process how they're gonna deal with the things that they're going through. And I just wanna see the right end result for everyone.
Y'all, Diddy ain't going nowhere. Diddy, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Daddy ain't going nowhere. His reputation. This ain't new. His reputation is not new. Nothing new about Diddy. He don't gotta wait this long. Wonder what is he doing in there, y'all? What is he thinking about? Diddy doing something. Diddy in there doing something. Because he's too quiet in that prison. These are the things that he was taken down for. His whole business empire that he had led and controlled, creating a criminal empire whose members and associates engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other crimes, trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. This is his reputation of women, men, and anybody else around him. Now, this new allegation against him with this younger girl, the story sounds real. Of course, Combs gonna plead not guilty. That's what he's supposed to do. The indictment described Combs as the head of a criminal enterprise. That engaged or attempted to engage in activity including trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, drug offenses, kidnapping, arson, good Jesus, bribery, obstruction of justice. He accused of striking, punching, and dragging women on numerous occasions, throwing objects and kicking them, and enlisting his personal assistant security household staff to help him hide it all. Y'all, if that ain't no scary jump, I tell you. We have WLFLA now news is gonna read that lawsuit to y'all. Now the way she reading it, it sound real to me, y'all. This is Diddy faces new SA allegation. Wow, Jay-Z is accused of hiring a teenager. This is the same girl that, not her, accused Diddy, added Jay-Z in this. Listen.
So, you have a 13-year-old who was actually dropped off. Let me read it here. So, factual allegations. On or around September 7, 2000, plaintiff, then 13 years old, had a friend drive and drop her off near Radio City Music Hall in New York City so she could attend the Video Music Awards. Apparently that was on her bucket list, and so she wanted to try to gain entry. As the event began, much of the crowd moved inside, but plaintiff, without a ticket, remained outside with others and watched the VMAs on a Jumbotron. Determined to get into the VMAs or an after party, she approached several limousine drivers parked nearby and attempted to talk her way into either. One of the limousine drivers she spoke to claimed to work for defendant Combs. The driver told her that Combs liked younger girls and said she, quote, fit what Diddy was looking for, and while not allowing her into the awards, the driver invited her to an after party. The driver stated that he had to drive Combs and others to the after party first, but instructed the plaintiff to return to his location after the event and that he would pick her up and take her to the after party. So later that evening, she says she waited a long time. The driver eventually returned and drove her to what he described as the, quote, after party. After approximately 20 minutes, plaintiff arrived at what she believed to be a large white residence with a gated U-shaped driveway. Once inside, two men asked plaintiff to sign a document, which plaintiff did not read, but which she now believes to have been a non-disclosure agreement. She was told that she could not discuss what happened at the party. So inside the building, plaintiff recognizes many celebrities. She's trying to talk to these celebrities and the crowd. Of course, she says they're all recognizable. So plaintiff says that she saw there were a lot of wait staff circulating in the room carrying trays of drinks and loud music was played throughout. She ended up taking a drink which she describes as a reddish yellow mixture that tasted like orange juice, cranberry juice, and something bitter. After drinking just a portion of that drink, she began to feel woozy and lightheaded.
Of course. She 13. She ain't even supposed to be drinking. She underage. Of course, she can't drink no strong drinks. She not even supposed to be drinking. I can see her being woozy and falling out and stuff. She ain't but 13. Jeez.
Making her need to lie down. She goes to lie down in a room that didn't have anything but a bed. She says soon after Combs entered that room, along with defendant Carter and a female celebrity named Celebrity B. Plaintiff immediately recognized all three celebrities.
So Celebrity B is who? Who is that woman? Should be charged. A woman watch? Jeez. Jay-Z always want to leave Beyonce at home. Who is that woman? If it not Beyonce.
Combs comes in and says, "You are ready to party." Combs then threw plaintiff toward the wall, causing plaintiff to fall. Plaintiff got up and stumbled, at which Combs grabbed her again, threw her on the bed. At that point, Carter began removing plaintiff's clothes as she grew more and more disoriented. Plaintiff was held down by Carter as he vaginally raped her while Combs and Celebrity B watched. After Carter finished, he stepped back toward the wall. Combs then stepped forward and vaginally raped plaintiff while Carter and Celebrity B watched. Combs then knocked plaintiff down and attempted to force plaintiff to perform oral sex on him. She fought back, standing up quickly and punching out at the same time, hitting Combs in the neck. So I'm going to fast forward. Basically, Combs does not respond to that. The plaintiff runs out. She grabs her clothes and shoes, ran out of the bedroom, holding her dress in front of her like a towel. She ran around the residence, according to the lawsuit, left the party, and of course it was dark. According to this lawsuit, she tried to retrace the steps that the limousine took her, but then she was able to find a gas station. A female clerk noticed her in distress and allowed her to use the phone. The plaintiff called her father.
Now, we gonna need that gas station lady. That girl left out of there, so when she left out of there, how far did she had to run? Why didn't nobody ask her for help? They just let her go like that? That's the smart thing to do, was to let her go. So they can't say that they held her for her own will. Sheesh, man.
Admitted that she had lied about her whereabouts and asked him to pick her up. Plaintiff's father arrived to pick her up shortly before dawn.
I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to. It sound like it almost like Diddy in the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, this is at the MTV Music Award, y'all, in 2000 when everything's supposed to went down. Look who hand he holding, but he's not at the after party yet. This supposed to be the front. Him and J-Lo. Oh, honey, Diddy gonna beat you up for kissing her. And they like Diddy. So, J-Lo, were you in the room? I wonder how did Jay-Z explain this to his daughter. His daughter's 13. How did he explain that? Daddy, I know you didn't do that, Daddy. I know you didn't do that. I know you wouldn't do that. I wonder how did he explain this to his daughter. I wouldn't put nothing. You know what? I'm gonna say everything that's allegedly, y'all, until proven guilty. But during that time, how they said it. Okay, I'm not saying that didn't happen to that girl, because first of all, she an underage drinker. That's why they don't want them drinking, because their mind and their body and their soul not ready for that kind of stuff. It don't take much for some grown people to get, intoxicated. So I can see that they happened to her, but mentally, you don't know what happened. She was at a grown person party, an adult party. It don't take much for some adults. Just imagine a 13-year-old.
This evening, Jay-Z is being accused of raping a minor along with Diddy at a MTV VMAs after party back in 2000, according to documents obtained by Fox News Digital tonight. The lawsuit, which was initially filed back in October, was refiled tonight in New York by an anonymous accuser claiming Jay-Z, whose full name is Sean Carter, raped her while Combs and Celebrity B watched. So that other celebrity, was not named. Initially, the lawsuit stated Combs raped the minor while Celebrity A and Celebrity B watched. Carter was named as Celebrity A in the refiled lawsuit. Representative.
Who is B then? Who is B? Why y'all keeping this secret, B? We know. Okay, if he A, okay, then Diddy is B then, I guess. No, they say a third person. Who is it?
For Jay-Z did not immediately respond to Fox News Digital request for comment. Combs and Carter allegedly, quote, took turns assaulting the minor, according to the lawsuit. Many others were.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So you mean to tell me that they had a big old party and she just gonna come in the door and then get high and get messed up, and then they gonna take her to the room? All the other women at the party, y'all, I don't know about this case. I just don't know. It can happen, y'all. It can happen. But I don't know about this case, y'all. I don't know something about this case. I'm not even on Jay-Z's side. If he did it, lock him up. I'm not on Diddy's side. If he did it, lock it up. Because that's what they did with underage girls. But my thing is, soon as she walk in there, they ready. God, that's the only thing they mind on.
After party, but did nothing to stop the assault, it alleges. The 13-year-old girl was dropped off at Radio City Music Hall by a friend as she wanted to attend the MTV Video Music Awards back in 2000, according to the lawsuit. In an attempt to gain entry to the venue, she began approaching limousine drivers waiting outside the celebrity-filled event.
And so the limousine drivers just pick up girls and take them to the after party. That's not their fault. Why did he do that? Why did she do that? Why did they do that? Take her to the after party. That's not their job. They need to be locked up. Are they going to lock them up? Are they going to press charge against the driver? Because the driver the one brought her there.
of the limousine drivers she spoke to claimed to work for Diddy, the lawsuit read. He told her that Combs liked younger girls and said that, quote, she fit what Diddy was looking for, not allowing her into the awards, but inviting her to an after party. The 13-year-old, quote, recognized many celebrities upon arrival at the party and was required to sign a non-disclosure agreement. However, she was not given a copy. Combs, who would have been 30 years old at the time, then allegedly attempted to force the girl to perform oral sex on him.
That's why I was telling y'all. He 54 now. That he was 30 then. That's terrible. Limousine driver should be charged. Y'all brought an underage girl. Did it like I'm 13? Jeez. I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
He stopped after she hit him in the neck, according to the lawsuit here. So, now Jay-Z being accused in this now 24 years ago of raping a 13-year-old alongside Diddy at an after party here. So these are the newest allegations rocking the music world.
I tell you one thing, I don't put nothing past them though. But let me see what house they was at. Yeah, listen to what he said. He said, you know what Puff's party? Why Puff's party so cool? Let's find out.
Because you can't get into the party. It doesn't matter what the fuck's going on in the party. Nothing cool's going on in the party. It's a party. But you can't, for some fucking reason, in his party, you can't get into his party. So now what do you want to do? Get into that man's party and see what the fuck all the hubbub's about. So right now I have a do not enter sign on my Machine Gun Kelly, man. You know why Puff's parties are so cool, man? Because you can't get into the party.
Can't get
It doesn't
in.
matter what the fuck's going on in the party. Nothing cool's going on in the party. It's a party. But you can't, for some fucking reason, in his party, you can't get into his party. So now what do you want to do? Get into that man's party and see what the fuck all the hubbub's about. So right now I have a do not enter sign on my Machine Gun Kelly, man. You know why?
They asked Tyrese, have you ever been to Diddy's party? He said yes. Let's see what Tyrese gonna say. It was good. It was fun. And then
A Diddy party?
Is it like
Off
what they have in the media?
the hook.
Off the hook?
And whenever they went into the quote-unquote alleged other section,
Yeah.
I was never there.
You were there.
That's like, I think in general, getting away from Diddy, and God bless him and whatever else he's dealing with. I don't beat people while they're down. That's just not who I am character-wise. No one can erase his legacy. Bad Boy Records and Faith Evans and Biggie and Craig Mack and 112 and Total and I mean Mobile. I mean, I don't know what all that other is going on allegedly, but man, legacy is legacy, man. Surviving Neverland. Did that stop you from listening to Michael Jackson after the documentary came out?
okay, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say this. First of all, it's a lot of thing that it was legal and illegal without Diddy saying anything. Okay? All right. Now, at a party, you're intoxicated, you're feeling good, your mind altering is not there. Okay? They said Diddy like young girls. Okay? So everything look at young and pretty. So you mean to tell me that limousine driver needs to be charged because he took an underage girl to the after party. He did it, not did it. He or she, whoever the driver was, took that team to that party, should be held responsible. First of all, the parents should be held responsible. Second, the driver should be held responsible. Third, not knowing that she's underage, but you know she young, and she signed a consent paper. That's why he know that she supposed to me, that for her to sign that paper, they posted, and I don't even see how she signed the paper. The parents supposed to sign the paper, saying that she is young. But who's thinking about a paper being signed when you at a party? Now, only thing I have against these guys, if they are these accusers, is they know that they are young. It's not gonna take much to knock them out, y'all. And no telling what they drinking. No telling what they drinking at that party. Too young to be drinking anyway. I got a big problem about this situation right there now. I don't know. I don't know. Jay-Z might get out of this one. I don't know. Don't know what y'all think. Put in the comment what y'all think. Look at it seriously, y'all, as if it were you. 50 Cent been talking about them, trolling them for years, y'all. Now they caught. 50 Cent been trolling them, P. Diddy, for years. He said, okay, I don't know what's going on, but are we going to still have the Super Bowl? I'm just asking a friend.
I'm just trying to figure out if we're still doing everything the way. Look, they will fall back. Like the NFL, they won't necessarily be associated with that. Right.
Rapper didn't stop.
They is crazy. 50 Cent, Jay said, they said I are a kid. Everybody get dressed. We're going to see Mufasa, wherever it is. Mufasa. Lord have mercy, y'all. These men be joning. Y'all, this is Mr. Tony Busby, the attorney that supposed to be defending that young lady. Love money. Love money. I noticed something about Blue pays them attention. She talked to stare at them when they she looked them right in the eye when they talking. You know, like when I talk, you listen. I noticed she look at when she talked to Beyonce, she looked them straight. That's good though. She looked them straight in the eye. Look how she looking at her daddy. And he said what he got to do, y'all, to be honest. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions. That's sad, man. These folk got kids. Can y'all do this privately? Do everything have to be on the internet? Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Now close that screen door and start letting all them flies up in here.